What's up, guys? Happy Mondays. Check out the market chart, market bubble today. Market was a little rough today. Had a big move to the upside pre-market. We hit 472, almost 473 actually, in pre-market, and gave it all up 473 to 466 at the end of the day. Wow, market's starting to look bearish. What's up, Vincent? What's going on? What's up, Brandon? How you guys doing? Hey, hey. So wow, market is all over the place today. Nvidia lost a lot of the gain today, down 6%. Some of the big movers last week have really beat up. Tesla's down pretty hard today, 966. So I think we talked a little bit about this last Friday as well. We talked about possibility for a lot of things to cool down a little bit because last week was just such a huge run. Facebook was doing a little bit better though. Moderna had a huge move back up. J&J, LY, DGX. Wow, new all-time highs almost. Pfizer is very strong. See a lot of mixed stuff, but the healthcare sector looks strong. Consumer staples is strong with Target being the weakest, so could see some opportunity there. P&G hitting new all-time highs. Walmart finishing up that double bottom move almost, so very nice there. Wow. Good afternoon, G Money, RB Nickel, Young Bull, Mario. What do you think about Snow? We could check it out. We could check out Snow. Looks like we would join the Misfit Toys if no Santa rally. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly if there's no Santa rally. Lucid Gaming. So the indicators that we're using right now on the market is a custom indicator that we set up. It's available for sale on XHub. We're also doing trials on it too. If you guys are interested in trial, shoot me a message in Discord. It's at 7 Wall Street. So we were looking at SPY on Friday. Saw a little crossover, possible move. Some money flow coming out. Ideally, we could see a test of 456 maybe. That's ugly though if that does happen. So hopefully not for a lot of people. Hopefully we just chop in this range right here until FOMC, and then we'll pick a direction whether it's going all-time high or coming back down a little bit. Santa Rally is just kind of like a gaming thing where a lot. I mean, like a chat room thing where a lot of people are just talking about how the stocks usually rally during Christmas season, but it's not necessarily always the case. I mean, there's just because it's happened before, it doesn't mean it'll always keep happening. But there's a good chance. It's a good chance that can happen. So that's what a lot of people are looking forward to. Let's check out the earnings report. So we don't really have any earnings today. We had QD from this morning, Black Back Base Zedge. Then tomorrow we got two interesting ones. OPT, Ocean Power Technologies. That's a pretty interesting company, and Skillsoft. And then Wednesday we have ABM and Toro. Toro is like that snow shoveling company. I don't know that like they make like snow blowers and stuff, but I don't know what the situation with that is gonna be this year. They say we might not even get any snow this year due to global warming or whatever, warming and stuff. And then ABM is are they up today? I feel like ABM could be up today. They're up tiny percent. ABM could be really interesting. This is like a cleaning service. They do a lot of cleaning for offices and stuff. So I guess they could either A, benefit from reopening, or B, benefit from COVID being around as well. And then Wednesday we got some fun ones. We got the home builder, Lennar, and trips.com. So we had a little bit lotto play on Lennar in our earnings challenge. So if market continued to go down, we could potentially see the move in our direction for that. And then Thursday we got FedEx and Adobe. And then Friday got Darden Restaurants, which is like Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, and some of the other big brands. They own all those restaurants. And then we got Winnebago, which is a RV company. Be great outdoors. That's their slogan. So that's pretty cool. What do you think about MU? Good question. Let's check out MU. Did they have earnings this week too? Thought they did. Oh, it's the 20th. Next Monday. So MU is next Monday. Let's see. It's hard to say. Hard to say, man. The last almost every earnings that MU had, it's given it up. It's flop. It's done a great job flopping. Even this one, even when it went up, it gave that down. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody that trades MU hates this ticker. Anybody that ever gamble MU for earnings know that is one of the, like, the worst ticker to gamble in terms of earnings, because they're just utterly trash so much times, right? They could have one of the best earnings. They have one of the best buybacks, stock buybacks, all sort of things, and they could just choose not to rally sometimes. That would just be the case with MU. I don't know why, but people hate it ever since 2018 days. So it's an interesting area. So the last 2 weeks, every single semiconductor company that has reported earnings has been extremely, extremely bullish, made new all-time highs, right? So we could see that potentially happen to MU, coming back to $90 all-time highs range, because semi shortage, chip shortage, how can they not make money? Because they're making the chips, so they should be getting nonstop demand. So we can see a move to 90s. We can see a move coming back down to this level right here to test the trend line that is founding some resistance that previously. Even over here had a little resistance before it broke over. So these are those two possibilities: 96 or 70s, man. $15 move or $10 move. $10 move. Let's check out snow real quick. Let's see what's going on with snow. A lot of things are in the middle. A lot of things are setting up in the middle. You could be seeing a possible inverse head and shoulder on the intraday chart. So that's an inverse head and shoulder setup possibility over here. This will be the head. These would be the two shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders are naturally a bullish setup. So if that end up finishing, we could see a move to 400s. So let's see. So interesting setup. Interesting setup. So I'll post that in discussion channel. This is our custom indicator. So this purple area here, that's a point of control. That means this is a good area where it can bounce at in terms of support or resistance. So right now, since the candle is above this area, then this is a good support area. It also kind of aligned with the theory of the head and shoulder, the inverse head and shoulder. We also have the MOB line here, the yellow MOB line. So we're getting like two confirmations in terms of support. The only thing that we need a better confirmation on is the RSI, which is crossing over on the downside, so it's just signaling sell off. So there's no confirmation there, but in terms of support and chart wise, it's saying this is an area that it could possibly bounce at, but we're not getting the confirmation over there. Unless you're looking at the 48-minute chart, we can see some volume coming in to signal that. Yeah, pretty much like supply and demand. So supply and demand is just another word for like support and resistance. All right, so let's check out some other stuff we talked about this week as well. Let me see what's going. Market on close imbalance was 1.2 billion to the sell side. That's pretty bullish. That's a lot of volume to the buy side. Actually, wait, hold up. I see 2.2 to the sell side at the end of the day. So it actually got pretty bearish. It's not looking good. So we don't really have any earnings for today. Could look over these in a little bit. Actually, I'll go over these now. So we're gonna go through some of the earnings for a second. Joe reported earnings today. EPS is 65 cents, as opposed to 34 cents. Sales is 151 million as opposed to 117 mil. This is a 150% increase over losses of negative $1.30 per share from the same period last year, and 29% increase in sales compared to last year. Where's the company trading at last year? So last year the company was trading at pennies, man. It was like $5 from a year ago. Right now is at $14.50. So I would say the price point somewhat justified the earnings a little bit, if not, more. The price has appreciated a lot compared to the earnings. Planet Labs also reported earnings today as well. Up and down moves. Market closed it at 890. Right now it's 915 after hours. Hit as high as 950 for a second there. Let's check out what they do. Planet Labs is an Earth imaging company. Provides daily satellite data that helps business, government, researchers, and journalists understand the physical world and take action. Yo, that sounds pretty cool. This reminds me of some of the images from Mapbox when I was playing like Earth 2. It's like rice patties. Whoa. Capture a year apart. This is pretty cool. I used to use level 2 data when I was day trading, but I don't day trade as much anymore. That's really good for like if you're trading like penny stocks. But other than that, it's not as crazy relevant. Hey, what's up? The John Ho? 123. The John 123. How bad or ugly is Nvidia looking for cause? We can check it out. I got you. What's up? What's up? Let me look at this earnings real quick, and then we'll check out some more charts and stuff. So Planet Labs sees Q4 sales at 35 to 37 mil as opposed to 40. Guidance is a little bit weak. They are guiding higher than this quarter, which was at 31 mil. Interesting. This is a pretty interesting company. I feel like I gotta look into more into what they do, see if they make money or not. It looks like they're a special acquisition, so might not even be that useful. Black Blaze also reported as well. Pretty new company. Not much data in there. Earnings per share is negative 32 cents as opposed to negative 20 cents. Sales is 17.3 as opposed to 17. Beat analysts estimate by 1.7%. Hey, what's up, Red Black 123? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. How do you find stocks for the watch list? A lot of times I scan through Brazinga, I look through news and setups and a lot of things like that. So it varies. There's so many ways you can find it. They also have a scanner too that you can go through. There's so many different things. All right, let's check out the Nvidia and Tesla. But before we check that out, let's go over the market outlooks, right? So if you're in the Discord, we post the market outlooks in the channel, in our elite channels, and we talked about it usually like every Monday. So here's what the market outlook for this week was. Posted this this morning around 2 a.m. So SPY ES, we just had one of the most bullish weeks for SPY as it rose 3.8%. Usually 1 to 2% average gains, right? So last week we had a 3.8% move. We're usually seeing 1 to 2% move, right? And so over here, I said I could see us tap 473, which we end up hitting 473, like in the morning or something, and chop because so much of the move was made last week. So look to take profit and wait for opportunities. So this morning, if you had a lot of stuff that you swung from last week, you were guaranteed to be up really nice, you know, and that was a good area this morning to take some profit because things were up so much from last week's swings, right? And now we're coming back to Thursday's lows. So we went from, you know, from Friday close to like really high new highs on Monday, and then Monday close end up being at the low of Thursday. So pretty much whatever you swung on Thursday would be at the break even, if not at a loss right now. So that's what I thought on SPY. I was expecting a lot of chop, just up and down movement until Wednesday, until we get a clear direction from there. The tech sector, last week we covered very well. Half of the sector moved and the other half were stagnant. So what I mean by that is last Friday on the podcast we talked with the crew and we were talking about how we saw a lot of the tech stocks move really well. You know, we saw that, what do you call it? We saw Apple was extremely strong, non-stop, right? It could not be stopped. That was a beast of a train. And then we saw like what else? What else was like a monster train? Then Microsoft was a monster. Could not be stopped, right? And then Google and Facebook were slacking a little bit. Netflix was slacking a little bit as well. So that's something that I would be looking for opportunities in. The things that didn't move as much was something that we could have looked for opportunity in this morning. And Facebook kind of showed that, whereas Apple had the same thing. Apple showed that it was a good time to sell off. So it's kind of what my thoughts was on QQQ. And then the financial sector, this is a really interesting one because financial is in the middle of the range here. We could either get the small rejection from here and come back down if market gets a little bit bearish, or we could break up here if interest rate is really good. So I think financial sector, you can make a guess either ways, and you have a good chance of being right. But I think with the interest rate decision later this week, we should see a more definite move in that as well. The other thing that we see a very definite move right now, so far, is the dollar index. The dollar index is signaling a possible move to the upside. And I think if this remains above $96, the market will most likely go down. So let's see how that played out today. Let me see. Yeah, so we did remain about $96. It was somewhat bullish, and we did end up seeing some bearishness in the market. So that kind of play out pretty well in the sense of like the intraday move for today. But that outlook's for the whole week, so we'll see how it played out throughout the week. Let me catch up on the chat. Huh? Yo, what's up, ham fam? How you doing? The options watch list generally posts for calls and put price. What's the timeline suggested? 2, 3 weeks? It depends. It depends on who is posting it and what they're saying. What are people going to be watching for an FOMC? I mean, rate decision. Yeah, that drop to 466 was a little bit scary. This could be the make or break on SPY. So, what was the stocks you guys were talking about? Looking for UPST, Tesla, and Nvidia. So let's take a look at for those first. I got you. So NVDA. So Nvidia, we were looking at on Friday. If it was possible, it could have bounced over here. But obviously that didn't happen. Now we're looking at a double bottom setup. So a setup to, this is probably Thursday right here, I think. Is it? No. Last Monday. Wow. Nvidia is back to last Monday's price. So this is gonna be an interesting area for here. We're seeing a lot of these moves set up in the market. This is a classic double bottom setup. So we're either gonna, bounce from this support right here, or we're gonna go down from this support and go to the next level, which is far. The next level is very far away. So let's see. Nvidia, double bottom setup. Generally, double bottom setups are very bullish, so we could see that bounce, and we could see some recovery to like 301 or even 309s. You can make a bet either way, honestly, here. I could see a possible short-term bounce for tomorrow, but the selling volume has been pretty strong. Eeh. So watch for that support area right here. This is the 282 or 281 range. Oh, last week's low was 280s and 48. That's the support. 280s and 48. Check out Tesla. So Tesla also setting that up as well. We thought last week it could possibly bounce from this trend line. It didn't bounce, so now it's coming back to another low. Same setup, man. Almost the same thing as Nvidia. Coming back to, what is this, December 6th? Coming back to December 6th lows, man. Holy smokes. So December 6th last week was Monday, right? December 6th kind of marked the low of the market. And that's where Tesla is at right now, at the low of last week. So if it's gonna bounce, the first target we're looking for is this POC area, point of control at 1050s. So if it bounces from here, 960s, it will go to 1050s. If it doesn't bounce from here, oh my gosh. You don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. If it doesn't bounce from here, next area is like 850s, man. It is looking bearish though. But you know Tesla, man. Tesla is so volatile sometimes. It's hard to take a 2-week outlook on it, especially because Tesla makes so much move in 1 week. Sometimes it can go in either direction. So if you're bullish, let's say bullish case scenario, right? Bullish case scenario in 2 weeks, I could easily see Tesla climb back to the $1,100 area. You know, we would bounce from here and then slow grind up, possibly grind it all the way up to 1100s, mid 1100s here. That's on the bullish side. And then bearish side, which I think we're leaning a little bit toward the bearish side. So if we're going to the bearish side, I can see us come back down to 860s. That would be a possible another $100 drop. It would be coming back to this point of control over here, where we chopped a little bit at there. But I don't expect that area to hold much, so we can even go as low as 720s. But that's crazy talk though. That's crazy talk, because if that does happen, if we do go down that far, that would mean that the stock market will be going back down to this 450 areas again. Because there's a good chunk of Tesla in the S&P 500, and if we you know, if Tesla tests the lows, the S&P 500 will test the lows. I don't know. This got me thinking. Maybe the S&P 500 will test the lows. I mean, I was expecting this week to be choppy. I wasn't expecting us to drop that hard. But now that I'm thinking about it and looking at it, I could see the possibility there. We are testing 466. I think if we lose 466, we could possibly drop the few levels. Keep texting. Spy 370s? That'd be ugly, man. That'd be ugly. But I mean, I could see us test the lows from here. Because typically we do take, like, you know, a while to make that recovery. We are seeing some chop. It could be setting up one of these where it was like, you know, could be like that. That's a possible setup. If that happens, then half the stock in the market will be looking at a downtrend. Let me see. Let me look at AMD. Oh. It's possible. It's possible. How are you guys feeling? You guys feeling hella bullish or bearish? Oh, in terms of EV space though, I did like Lucid for a buying opportunity instead of Tesla. More bearish than bullish though. pretty neutral. I feel like I'm buying those crypto dips. Bulls, baby. Bearish and then Moon City. Let's go. Oh man, Intense Cricket is like Tesla $500 win. Tesla $500 win, my man says. XLU is utilities. Utility does pretty okay-ish, but inflation does beat it up too as well. You know what though? You know what did worry me today? I was looking at the market around 3 p.m. and one thing that did worry me was the crypto market. So, crypto market, you know, has been going down pretty hard today. They're down 6.8% today. And sometimes half the times they've been moving with the market. Except this time, crypto market moved down before the stock market moved down, I think. So, I don't know. It's like crypto markets is already down to last week's lows. So, I don't know, we're getting a lot of signals. We're getting a lot of things that are at last week's lows, while the S&P 500 is not at the last week's lows. So, I got a feeling I'm starting to see this trend. I'm starting to see the signal that the market wants the S&P 500 to be at last Monday's lows. They want them to see December 6 levels. December 6 levels, bro. 455, 456. Are we gonna see S&P 500 at 456? Find out on Friday. We will find out. Somebody clip this. I have about 500 Tesla stocks that I bought early 2020, so I'm in the green no matter what the market does at the moment. Unless Elon dies. Nice! What's your cross average? Damn, you're in the green regardless? What is your cross average, somewhere around the 70s? Ethereum? Let's check that out. What are we looking at this? Even this looks ugly, man. It's over. Damn, I think I'm getting myself FUD. I'm shaking myself out. I might have to close all my crypto positions. Could this all be from Jay Powell? I guess. Nice. Even the Russells came down pretty hard today. Weird. GLD 171. Let me see. That could be a play for 300% move if it goes to 171 range. If we think market is going to chop a little bit more, or if you think inflation is going to be a huge issue, gold could be a possible play here. Lumber went up even more. Huge inflationary pressure coming in. What's up, Amy? Nah, Amy is the GOAT. Everybody knows if you look up Amy's name in Urban Dictionary, you know what you find? It says Amy is the kindest and most loving person you'll ever meet. Amy is 1 in a million and will always put others before herself and can turn any situation into a happy one. She is extremely sexy and has the body of a goddess. You guys should hit up Amy. How's Apple near term? Let's check it out. I did put Apple chart up the other day. So this was up while I was looking at Apple the other day. We're in this uptrend pattern, right? And we're seeing long Amy. Is there Amy crypto? There's gotta be an Amy crypto, right? Oh snap, there is. I knew it. This is a sign. Go long. Did you see an impact on Apple, Tesla, and Amazon with a server hack from Friday afternoon? The AWS hack, or? Yes, launch your own crypto. This the way. Actually, there's a coin that you can launch your own coin. It's called Rally Coin. They do this for a lot of Twitch streamers and stuff. So like if you go on this coin, you can literally launch your own coin. It's designed for community to launch their coins. Play coin. And you can discover the coins too. Let me see if there's it's still open. You can still do it. Still do it. So we were looking at Apple. I see this upward pattern on Apple, and last Friday I actually thought we were gonna come down, but Apple was like, nah, not yet. So they came and they made a new all-time highs, hit 182, and then they finally gave up some like gains. So sitting at the top of the trend line right now, could possibly see a move down here, or just another fake out. Who knows, man? But I feel like the risk and reward is better on the downside than betting them to go even higher highs. That would be nuts, right? They did get a lot of price upgrades though. Is Apple stock due to cool off and consolidate again? As the stock received a price target upgrade, one JP Morgan analyst maintained the overly rating on the stock and raised the price target to $210. Huh. Oh, let's see. Puzzle. Today, a new record was placed for the number of puts traded in a single day. Everybody's like, this seems bullish. Huge. How do I invest with your funds? That's true. If everybody is starting to buy puts and everybody thinks like things are extremely bullish, I mean, or bearish, then market maker is gonna trap them. So if things are signaling to the downside, either A, it was the money makers buying the puts, or B, it's a trap. Which one is it? Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, that's what I was expecting too in the market outlook. I posted that as well. I was expecting a lot of chop today. So let me check out some other stuff. So if you're looking for a short, Apple could possibly be an interesting one. I think Amazon too. Amazon came down pretty hard today. I was looking for Amazon to come back down to this $33,300 range. So almost there. Kind of interesting move. So a lot of things are coming back to the December 3rd and December 6th levels. Even Netflix. So these could be some areas to go long on some of these positions. Roku came back down as well. MDB, TTD. I think it's time to sit back, wait for that double bottom move. See where Bowen is at. Yeah, a lot of things are waiting for the double bottom. Financials came down pretty hard today. CGC, Prawn, DKNG came back down. Scarce Shirtless called this out the other day. Pretty good breakdown. Oh, lamb chops. I like. We should celebrate by getting some lamb chops. The sign. Starbucks. No movement. Ooh. Space is pretty beat up. Look at Space. It's kind of dead, man. It's like $14 right now. Super beat up. Maybe they'll squeeze again someday. Who knows? This $14, $15 area has been an area where they like to squeeze. So I'm surprised we haven't seen a huge squeeze back up yet to like 30s. I love lamb, my favorite red meat by far. Yeah. Lamb is a tricky topic, man. It's like you either really love it or you hate it. And like because sometimes they make it and it's super gamey. It's like it tastes like ass, man. But sometimes it's really good. It depends on how you're making it. Depends on like if it's young or old, you know. It's tricky. It's tricky. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. At least for me. Just went to Costco and BJ's earlier this morning. BJ's is a ghost town. Yeah, that's what's great about BJ's though. It's never that packed. Still $10 too expensive. I agree. And shots of fire. Oh snap. Oh snap. I don't even want to say this word. I remember last time we got in this debate and there was like multiple ways to say it and I realized I was saying it wrong the whole time. I forgot how you even say it correctly anymore. But I just know it's not a gyrocopter. Not go into that trap again, man. No. Some of the travel sectors are getting beat up today, with the exceptions of Dave and Buster. Dave and Buster had a pretty good move. A little bit bullish. I can see a move back to 37s based on that good earnings report and stock buybacks. Would love to see a rejection from that to come back down here again, to the low 30s. Really? Hold up. This was the taco stock that we got last year at like $5 or something? Oh, damn. Felt like we played it around here. Wow. Jack in the Box acquisition of Del Taco restaurants make far more sense than 2003 Cubold deal. 12.51 a share. Interesting. Wow, imagine you were sitting in some options. How much are those options worth? Holy smokes, man. Imagine you were sitting in some $12 options last night or $10 options. Let me see. Hmm? Oh, this happened last Monday. Wow. If you were sitting in like $10 options, right? It would have went from 10 cents to $2.50. Oh my god, you would be so rich. So that means if you bet $10, you would be at 250. Oh man, would have been so rich. That's a crazy move. Surprised these restaurants are even getting bought out at such times like this. At such high valuation too. There's a WeBull promotion for the holidays. Who here doesn't have WeBull yet? Let us know, and Young Bo will share you his promo code. What's your promo code for WeBull, Young Bo? Let him know. Walmart had a strong move. That double bottom move that we're talking about. Almost finished up that W pattern up here, 146. It's already 90% there. China sector going back down again. The douche. Rejection. TSM coming back to trend line. Could be a good area to go long if you're bullish. Yeah, Microsoft is still going up this week. So that's a good question with D-Dog. I mean, if market is bullish, D-Dog will easily run up with being added to the Nasdaq 100s. Not just D-Dog, but Lucid and all the other companies. I'm personally taking the play in Lucid instead of D-Dog just because I like the level where it's at. I know they did a share offering that last week, but I also know that this stock has more buyers and more momentums that are like that are supporting it. So I feel like that could be a better play for the Nasdaq 100 edition because there's like 5-6 stocks getting added to that. So I feel like this is probably the way to go. But probably gonna end it here. We'll be back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. to go over some of the other earnings. I got a little headache, so I'm gonna take a break. Take care and have a good night, guys.